So we're going to have to do a slight redesign of this mob farm. Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to HFoG's World. Welcome back. So I'm standing up here above the mob farm because I wanted to demonstrate something. I'd been playing around in my camera account for a while, and I wanted to take a look at how the mob farm was actually doing. Now, I'm going to warn you, some of you might think this is a little bit cheaty, but I got the camera account so that I can do the time lapses and stuff, and I'm going to use it. So I'm in spectator mode. I'm going to come down into the mob farm. I've been standing here for a little while. I want to show you what's going on. So I'm within range of the mob farm, of the mob movement rules, but I'm far enough away that I shouldn't be affecting the spawn rates too much in here. So let's go down and take a look. And I'm going to get my camera down to about here-ish. And we're just going to sit here and watch what happens for a while. So let's just let it run for a little bit. So as you'll notice from this video, mob behavior's changed a little bit in 1.9. In 1.8, mobs used to not view trapdoors as an empty block. They viewed them as a solid block. So a mob would walk over an open trapdoor, no problem. But you'll notice that the mobs on the bottom floor are happily walking off into the water, but the mobs at the upper floor walk up to the edge of the trap door and then they stop. And as a general rule, they don't walk off the edge. They will occasionally get pushed off, but they don't walk off. And that's a problem. So I think what we need to do to improve the efficiency of this mob farm, first of all, we need to get rid of those trap doors because they're not helping at all. And secondly, what we need to do is we need to put water at all the different levels to catch them. So we're going to have to do a slight redesign of this mob farm. So let's go back into the main account for a while. We'll do a little bit of prep work, and then we'll come back and we'll do some redesign on the mob farm. All right, so step one to making this a bit of a better mob farm, we got to clear it out of mobs. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the lights, and then we're going to go down into here, and we're going to get ourselves a distance away from that mob farm. And it is getting dark, but that's okay. By the way, the chicken farm is working great. Thanks for asking. Where is my boat? I know I got a boat over here somewhere. There it is. Ha-ha! I need to build a port so that I don't have to go hunting for this guy. I got to say, Mojang did right by the boats this time around. Mojang has seriously improve the boats. I'm way happier with boats now. So good job, guys. They're actually not horrible anymore. So we need to get a ways away from the mob grinder. That should be far enough. We're outside of the perimeter there, so we should have gone far enough to get past all the spawn. Now we can come back, and we should find that there are no more mobs left in the mob farm. All right, up we go. All right, let's open her up. Actually, though, first we probably need to retract. So let's get this open. Should be no mobs in there. Okay. All right. Now we're going to have a few spawn in there while we're standing up here, but we should be close enough that most of it won't be a problem. So let's go ahead and take this down here. Would have been better to do this in the daylight now that I think about it, but what are you going to do? Okay, we should be good. So let's switch back to the camera, and let's do a time lapse. Alright, I got her mostly done, but I just realized that all the stuff that I did down at the bottom in an attempt to try and be able to light it up the way I had it lit before won't work. So I'm going to have to go down and I'm going to have to fix that somehow. And this isn't the place to do it now that I think about it, because I can't get down in there without spilling water. So we're going to come in the sides. Now this is a bit dangerous because obviously the thing's now dark, so we're going to have to be a little careful because we could very easily be ambushed now. Although it looks like we're in luck. It looks like they've all gone away. So I'm going to go ahead and put a center platform in all of these because there's no reason not to, since I can't do the lighting system that I was thinking of doing. So we'll go ahead and put this platform here. Give me a little extra spawning space. They'll walk off under the corners, so it's okay. They'll walk off into the water and then just be pushed right back down into the middle. I'm going to go ahead and leave that torch there until we come back up. Now this is where I may get ambushed. But it looks like they've all made their way down, so I'm okay. Alright, yeah, see I put all these signs here thinking that I'd be able to do another lava system like I had before. But then it occurred to me that, no, that's not going to ever work. because I can't get the lava to come down from above, so because of the platforms above. So that was a nice thought, but it isn't going to work. So here, we'll pop this and most of the signs will drop. And then we'll put another platform here, because why not? 1, 2, 3. And then we can go and reach over here and take these signs off. And these over here. Yeah, that should do it. So at the moment I have no way to turn this mob grinder off. But that's okay. I can retrofit it with a lighting system at some point if I ever feel the need. But for now, we're just going to leave it like this. It'll be fine. Eventually, I will probably want a way to turn it off because it will affect the mob spawning at the witch huts and, you know, at those guys. And so if my witch spawning isn't fast enough, I may want to do something about that. But for now, I think this is good. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and climb up to my little perch here again, although I probably ought to move it now. Let me build this perch up a little higher. Right, maybe, let's see, I can't remember how much I added, but this ought to be enough. So we'll go ahead and sit here for a minute and let some mobs spawn. We'll go ahead and check out the camera and the camera account and see what we got. Oh yeah, it looks like she's doing much better. Much, much better. And I've just barely been sitting here. Let's go and look inside and see what we got. Lots of mobs. Are they willing to walk off the edges or not? It looks like they walk to the edge and they're not really eager to walk off. They're still only pushing each other off. No, they're willing to walk off. They're willing to walk off. Okay. That's good. And there's lots of them. This is too close to my platform, obviously. I'll have to go up a little higher if I want them to behave correctly. But yeah, either way, this seems to be working. This seems to be working well. Well, guys, that's all I have time for today. So, as always, thank you so much for watching, and thanks for subscribing. And we will see you next week on Fog's World. Bye-bye, guys.